Start in a seated position, bringing your hips as close to your heels as you comfortably can. So maybe they touch, maybe they don't. If the hips don't quite touch the heels or rest on the heels, and there's any pressure in the knees, then you'll bring the hands up next to the knees and put weight into the hands like Noah's doing here. And from there, we'll inhale, nice long spine. As you exhale, you'll tuck your chin to your chest and round your forehead down toward your knees. The goal is to get your forehead to touch your knees, squeezing the belly in tight and rounding the spine as much as possible. And if you can get that forehead to knee compression or connection, then you can maybe squeeze a little tighter and try to bring the top of the head onto the thighs or near the top of the thighs. And from there, if you'd like, you can begin to maybe walk the hands back to the heels if you have the core strength to keep the pressure out of the knees, and grab a grip around the heels. And then maybe the hips begin to lift into a full rabbit, lifting the hips up, and no weight comes into the top of the head. Maybe even the back of the head would rest on the mat lightly. And with your next exhale, slowly lower your hips back down, and we'll inhale, round up one vertebra at a time, back up to seated. And the alternate is that if the hips are resting on the heels comfortably and there's no pressure on the knees, go ahead and just rest your hands on the mat next to your heels. Maybe the palms are face up if you'd like. And you'll inhale, nice long spine. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and round your forehead down toward your knees. The goal is to get the forehead to touch the knees without lifting the hips. And then squeeze the belly tight. Maybe bring the top of the head onto the thighs. You can catch that grip around the heels to pull back as you squeeze in. And from there, on an inhale, if you'd like, begin to lift the hips off of the heels. You're pulling back with the hands to carry the weight of the upper body so that no weight comes into the top of the head. Breathing here. And with your next exhale, slowly lower them back down. The hips come back down, and then you'll inhale, round up one vertebra at a time, back to seated. And finishing, that is our rabbit pose and half rabbit.